Hey everybody, your friendly hospitality Glenn Hausman here with the Bruce Ford of Lodging Econometrics. I want to thank our friends over at Unifocus.com for sponsoring this video. They will make your property more profitable and even more valuable if you try to sell it. Check them out, Unifocus.com. Bruce Ford, we're here at the Lodging Conference, of course.
It's Phoenix and it's September. Welcome back, Glenn.
Yeah, and it's great to see you here. So this is going to be our little wrap-up video for day number 1 out there. I am seeing so much positive energy out there. Is it palpable to you, and is it real?
It's palpable, and people are spending again, and I really feel like, the renovation and conversion pipeline is the thing to talk about these days.
Funny you should say that, because I talked to a number of people from brands, both on the record and off the record, and we got new conversion brands. We got brands that hadn't done conversions before going, yeah, we could convert that.
Yeah.
And all sorts of stuff like that.
They got a lot of signings. They got people interested, and it's challenging to finance a new construction project today, and it's challenging to get originated debt today, and we're still figuring that out in the industry. We've been so many years with very, very low rates.
Right.
Glenn. 2 and 3% to borrow money for hotels. That was not heard of.
No, and it was for very many years. As a matter of fact, just before we did this interview, I did another one that we talked about that. So check out for that interview in a couple of weeks. But we heard from the economists this morning all about what it's looking like going forward, and it looks like the overall American economy is pretty stable and people are going to keep traveling. How do you think that is going to have a material difference in the hospitality industry?
Well, one of the things that we're talking a lot about is, the owners have really been pushing rate quite a lot. It costs more to stay in a hotel these days than it did at any time previously.
Hoteliers.
Okay, but we're kind of reaching maybe a boiling point on rates. They can't really go a lot higher. And occupancy is beginning to suffer a little bit for some hotels because the rate is at the tippity top. And that's because expenses inside the hotel, again, are at an all-time high.
Tippity top.
Yeah. So we're trying to defer the cost of kind of revamping our whole strategy inside of these hotels, and it's coming at an expense. But I also think that technology is a big part of a way to save money, and we talked a lot on our panel today.
Unifocus? Go check them out.
Yeah, we talked a lot about in our panel today about you got to spend money to make money.
Right.
Okay, and there are times when you get to the end of a project and it's like, oh, that's been value engineered out. We can't do that.
Yeah.
And you know what? It was some of the smarter technology that you were going to put into the building. And sometimes you really have to manage the budget from day 1 to day 180.
Yeah.
And you still got to have funds at day 179 to do the right projects and to be doing the right things in the industry. And so that was a lot of what we talked about today.
Yeah, it sure is. And we're going to keep following this and many other stories. But I think it's good to say the state of the hospitality industry is good.
We'll go with the big plus sign.
Big plus sign. Big plus sign. All right, Bruce Ford, I'm Glenn Hausman. Thanks to Unifocus.com. We'll see you with another special report here from the Lodging Conference.